Hey everybody, this is Lavender Rose, and we're going to go out and check the garden and see how things are going. It's probably going to get noisy, so we'll do the outside stuff first, and then we'll come back inside. Alright, there's the feeders. The birds are out there eating. This year, since this is my second year being here, I just planted cucumbers out here. That's all I'm going to have there. Cucumbers, and there's a few morning glories growing, as you can see. But this is where I had the veg last year, but I decided not to do that. I'm just going to have, I always got too many cucumbers. I'm going to have to weed them out a little bit, but at least they came up. Alright, of course we're going to have an airplane flying over, of course. Alright, so I've already pulled some stuff out of the greenhouse. These are my lilies. And as you can see, they've got blooms on them already. And I figured I'd better get them out. I've had to tie them up. They're so tall. Got some elephant ears in here that probably, there's a crepe myrtle little piece of stuck in there and it's rooting. I'm going to have to, really need to repot those. I got like 3 or 4 of them in there. Do not throw your rose clippings away. When you clip your rose back in the fall, do not throw them away. You can use some rooting compound if you want to, but just stick them in the ground. Stick them in a pot. That's what I did. And as you can see, these are the ones I just cut off of my regular rose bushes, and I hated to throw them away, and I thought, I'm just going to stick them in a pot and see what they'll do. And, of course, they started growing. There's that one. It's got a bud on it. This one up here, I think it's getting one on there. But you see how tall they are? Of course, they're up here on the shelf unit. I have animals that eat stuff, so all the time. I put my tomatoes up here. Can't really have a raised bed, so I set them up on my shelf unit, and I'm going to leave them up here and see how that works out, because last year I had little varmints eating my stuff. I mean, they were really eating it up. You can see the tomatoes look pretty good. Now this one's a couple of them, this one's a big boy, and a couple of them are the better boys. So, but anyway, we'll see how well that does. This one says it's the better boy, and then these 2 are the big boys. Yep, big boy and better boys. Okay, so there you go. Alright, right here is a crepe myrtle that somebody gave me, and I just stuck them in the ground. And thought, well, if they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't, you know, like that. These are our fruit trees, and we may have some fruit off of them. I'm not sure. Are they still blooming? That one up there is a red grapefruit, ruby red grapefruit, and it's still blooming. This is another one, a piece of those crepe myrtles that I put out, and you can see it's pretty tall. But anyway, everything's been growing so good this time. Let's see, let me put you right here. I've got to get into the greenhouse. Now, if you haven't ever had a greenhouse, you ought to get you one if you can. This one was $125, I think it was. I'm not real sure. But buy it. I got mine from Big Lots. Buy it out of season. If you can. Buy it like in the summertime, because that way, it's hot in here. Whew, mercy. If you buy it in the summertime, after, you know, the people don't use the greenhouses, you can get them cheaper. As you can see, I've got a few things planted. I got some, those are just sticks, but I got some tomatoes planted. I've got some peppers. I think down here's the peppers. Got some little peppers coming up, and those are going to be moonflowers. Now, moonflowers only bloom at night. I soaked them. I put them in there. We will see if they do anything. These little things are so pretty. He's wilting right now because it's too... And there's the little flowers for them. Aren't they cute? But they're called lucky clovers. Boy, he is pooping out, isn't he? Let's give him a little bit more water. He's kind of directly in the sun. It's hot in here, so... What I'd like to do is to take all of this off and put the screen wire up here and maybe grow my plants inside here. The reason for that is because of all the little varmints it keeps eating. I had perfectly good watermelons last year, and they had, grown up. There was a little icebox size, so they weren't going to be real big. But dadgummit, the possums or whatever ate them up. Now that's some not cucumbers, but cantaloupes down there that I've got started. If I put them outside, they just go eat them up. So I would like to figure out some way to close this in with like screen wire, and even some plastic kind or whatever, and that way it could have them without that big. Now those are my roses, but over here in this bucket is some that I cut off. See how tall they are? And they've put out, they're growing. There's another rose bush there, but these are the pieces that I just stuck in the ground. So do not throw your rose clippings away. Take those things, poke them in the ground, and they will grow. Now there's one of the rose bushes I had cut back. Now see right there is some more clippings. Right there, and they're growing, they're looking good. See, it's got a little place there, little leaves coming out on it. Those are ones that I stuck in the ground, and they grew. So don't throw your clippings away whenever you clip in the fall or whatever, when you clip your roses back. Keep those things, because you can replant them and you'll have more roses. Now if you don't want the roses, then sure, just throw them away or maybe give them to somebody. But this one's already bloomed. I already had one bloom on there. I have a small tomato. This is a tomato I saved from the summer. I thought I'm going to keep him in the greenhouse all winter, and he stayed alive. And as you can see, I've got some blooms right there, and I've got a little tomato right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, there he is. So I'm guaranteed to have one tomato because they can't get in here to bother it. So anyway, to do that, let's see, I planted some of these little flowers in here. I don't know if they're going to come up or not. You can see them. Some of them still up on the top of the thing where the water washed them back up. They had a little purple coating on there. It was supposed to make them easier to plant. And I got a spider hanging off of me. Ah! Sorry, people. I hate spiders. Oh, dear. Anyway, but there's a little purple seed you can see right there. Little purple seed there. And whenever I watered them, they washed back up on top. So the little stuff on there is supposed to make them easier to plant. I don't know. We'll see. So that whole thing, I think, is what those are. So that's, let's see, what is the name of them? They're chrysanthemums. That's what it says. Really? We'll see. They're supposed to be different colored little flowers. But as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff out of the greenhouse. I still have a few things in here. But it does get really, really hot in here. It doesn't take long. So I'm going to see if I can't, there's a little spider plant growing. I'm going to see if I can't do that. I always hit my head. They have these little windows down here. They thought it was a good idea, but it's really not, because the heat that pulls through here will burn your plants because it's so hot. So I don't know, but I love the greenhouse. I love it. You can still keep stuff whenever the weather gets cold, and you can grow it, and even end up in the colder climates. Now see, I just heat this with one of the floodlights. That's not LED, it's just regular floodlight. It puts out heat. And you buy one of these little things here, and you can put it, hang it up like that, and of course it's for outside, so it can stand any moisture it gets in here. So you put one here and put one in the back, and if you had to, maybe put one there, and then maybe put one there if it was really cold up at your place. And I think that would do a good job for you, because this one just keeps this one perfectly fine. I don't know, I really do like it. Like I said, I caught mine on sale. Do that. That's the best thing to do, is catch it on sale, and thought it was about ready to quit. I was looking at it, I thought, oh, this is going on an awful long time. So anyway, this is Lavender Rose in the greenhouse. Get out there and do some planting. Grow something. It makes you feel good when things grow. It does me anyway. I think that lens is right there, wrinkling right there where y'all are looking. Anyway, so come and see me again, and we'll get out and do some flowering and whatever, and see what we can get growing. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell. That way when I put something up, it'll come up there for you. And come back and enjoy it. I'll teach you what I know, and we can learn together on some of these things. Just like the roses there, because I did not know whether they were going to root or not. Some of them I put rooting powder, some of them I did not. And every one of them that I put in there lived. Now, my daughter says I have a green thumb. I don't think it's that. I think it's just that, I don't know, I talk to my plants. I don't know if anybody else does or not. I come in here, oh, good morning, how are you? You're looking good today. Or either you don't look so good, what's wrong with you, you know. That type of thing going on. But plants like that. They like for you to talk to them. And the carbon dioxide that you give off, they soak right up, you know, and they create more oxygen and put the oxygen back out for you. So plants are very useful. Okay, so there you go. So like, subscribe, come back to see me, share with your friends. If you've got somebody that knows that they're wanting to start them a little garden or whatever, share with them. Tell them to come watch my channel. I'll tell them what they can do, and we can see what will work and what won't work together. Can't do much more than that. Sometimes, no matter what you do, things don't work out quite right. But that's okay, because we keep trying. But see, there's that little tomato. This was in the greenhouse all winter. I just dug them up out of the ground. I put them in the pot. I've had them in here all winter, and I've already got one tomato off already. So this is pretty cool. Oh, and it was so good. It was really tasty. I figured maybe it might not be since it was grown in the greenhouse, but oh, it's delicious. So anyway, all right. This is Lavender Rose saying bye for now, and I'll be talking at you. Bye-bye. I forgot to tell you a while ago, these are the cucumber seeds that came from the Dollar Tree. We did a little gift thing to where I thought it'd be fun for the kids, for them to go and buy things from the dollar store for Christmas, or, you know, and they all got to go pick out 5 things. Well, and we had to do it for each other is what it was. We couldn't let the other one see what we were doing. So it was a lot of fun. It was harder than I thought it was going to be. But it was a lot of fun. If you've got green kids, that's something fun to do. It doesn't cost that much, but it's absolutely so much fun. And the kids just love it. There's Hummingbird. Oh, scared him. I'm sorry, babies. Come on back. I need to put that where there's some trees to where they can actually get it and have a tree to light on to get there, because they don't have any protection at all. So anyway, but you can do that, you know. And so for me, they picked out cucumbers because they know that I love to go have a garden, and this come from the Dollar Tree. Every one of them came up. I swear they did. Come on, let me show you. I've already been out here and I showed you one time, but let's go back again. Look at these things. These things have come up, and they are looking good. Now, this one has too many in there. And I'm going to have to weed them out some. But I'm going to leave them for a while and see what happens. Since I do have little varmints that like to come along and eat stuff, we'll see. But, yeah, look how much they come up. I mean, I think every seed came up that I put in there. I'm amazed. So don't think you can't get seeds from the Dollar Tree and plant them, because, hey, they did really good. Look at them. Awesome, awesome. They're getting their second leaves. You know what that means. They're going to be putting out and growing. So, sorry about the traffic. But look at them. They look really pretty. Now, like I said, those are the cucumber seeds from the Dollar Tree. So don't be afraid to buy some, especially flowers and stuff like that. And we've got another airplane going over. Wonderful. We already had one already, didn't we? I'll go back around here again. This I need to repot. He's got like 5 of them in there, and he's getting too big. I need some kind of a tree around there, or I need to bring it around here. I see a bee too. So I don't know. I might do that. I might try to bring it around here and see if we can bring the Hummer feeder around here. So that way they'll have a little tree they can light on, and then they can, this is real hard soil though, so I don't know that I can do that. But if I could put it right here, that way they would still have sun. They could land on this little tree here and then come right on over to the feeders. I think that would work. So we're going to try that. Let's see if we can do that. I'll get back with you. I think I told you my idea. It would have been better if they had been a vent here on the ends instead of these down here, because this makes a draft through there that's hot, the hot air, and sometimes it burns your plants. You have to really be careful. Like I said, I think I showed you everything in here. I think it's going to be too much water in there for them. But those are some of the tomatoes that I saved from last year, and they did not make it. So some did, some did not. That's okay. That's okay. I forgot. Oh, that's the empty pot for me to put something in whenever it starts getting bigger. Wanted to grow some carrots, and I did not get any. So maybe I'll go to the Dollar Tree and get some. I've already had some really, really pretty flowers on here already. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that those was Dollar Tree cucumbers. So you know what? They could grow really good. So don't poo-poo them. Go ahead and try them and see. Like I said, it really does help, you know, when you have the seeds like that. They grew so well. I am so surprised. I figured I could get a few of them up, but it looked like they all came up. It really does. Got dirt all over me already, which is normal for me. And like I said, I showed you the oh, look, there's a lizard. You see him? There he goes. I don't know if you got to see him or not. He's sitting right over there in the tree thing. The lizards love these. Love the things. So anyway, this one is still not dead, so I'm not going to cut it off. But the tomatoes up here, I think I will be able to, roots are coming out of there, and we'll cover that back up. See, if you plant them real deep, roots will come out the bottom, up here at the top. And I planted mine really deep because I wanted the roots to come all up the stem. So these were probably maybe about that tall. So I took the limbs off, the little leaves down here, and I planted it really deep and left some room for the roots to grow. And see there? This whole stem will get roots like that. And you'll have roots all the way down there, and it makes a much better plant if they haven't many roots. Now he has some little blooms on him. Do you see him? Where are they at? Right there. Yeah, right there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I enjoy my flowers. I know a lot of people really don't care for them. I know we got so much noise. Like I said, I apologize for that. But some people enjoy their plants, some people don't. But with me, my grandmother used to take me out, and let's see if we can. You won't be able to tell when you quit, or won't be able to tell if you can see me much or not. But anyway, let's see how that works out. Sitting out here on the porch, on the deck, I love it. I did get a cover for it, and it really does help it out. My hands are filthy. Makes me happy when my hands are dirty because That means I've been working in the garden growing plants. So anyway, we have some what they call no-see-ums. They're like little tiny flies and they bite, and they're just terrible. I hate the things. They were real bad yesterday. Today they doesn't seem to be that bad. Of course, we did have rain, real hard rain yesterday. So that could be part of it. I don't know. Anyway, this is Lavender Rose saying I appreciate you coming to visit. I always enjoy visiting. Just come anytime and watch the videos. If you have questions, ask them. I'll try to get back to you. But like I told you, don't throw those rose cuttings away in the fall. Stick them in the ground. Peel all your leaves back and then stick them in the ground about that far. And you can put rooting compound on it or not. Some I did and some I didn't. And they both rooted and started growing rose bushes. That's how you can get more than just your 2 or 3 rose bushes you got. So that's kind of cool. And I hope y'all have a good day. Come back to see me, like, subscribe, click that bell, and come back any chance you can, and maybe look at some of them that you had forgot about. I do quilting as well. I've already got another quilt I'm working on, and I do metal detecting. We've got kayaks. We're going to go kayaking. That should be some fun videos. And so we're going to get out and do that as well. Just all kinds of things going on. So anyway, take care. Come back. We'll talk to you later now. Okay? Bye-bye.